Phillies and Mets start a 4-game series today in South Philadelphia. It's the biggest of the season. And just as I know a lot of people want to see this, Chris Bassett will be back on the mound today for the New York Mets. Last time he faced the Phillies, it, of course, did not work out so well for the Phillies. Despite only going 5 innings in that game, they were 5 scoreless, only allowing 4 hits. And it was a 6-0 New York Mets victory. Today, Kyle Schwarber should be back in the lineup for the Phillies in the leadoff spot, most likely. I know that Rob Thompson has been very optimistic about what that bat will be to that lineup and what it means to hopefully getting some more consistent offense back with the Phillies. Another news, also, Bryce Harper will be back out there making things happen for the Phillies in the not-too-distant future, so I know we can all cross our fingers for that. But realistically speaking, let me know in the comments, what are you expecting from this series? I'm not expecting the Phillies to get swept by any means, especially with that doubleheader on Saturday. I'm not expecting the Phillies to win one game in this series. I think the Phillies will give us something to start cheering for in terms of what they can do against a team like the Mets. If Rob Thompson, as we played for you yesterday, wants to talk about how a team can have another team's number throughout a season, but then that team that's been getting beat throughout the entire year can go into the playoffs and possibly beat that team and beat these upper echelon teams, let it start right now with the New York Mets. Give me hope that you can split with this series today. Aaron Nola, go out there and deal today at Citizens Bank Park. Make it happen for the Phillies. And let the bats, please let the bats be there to back up Aaron Nola in the performance we should see today. If Rob Thompson wants to talk about how you can always bounce back against those upper echelon teams, let it start today. Because the Phillies, boy, oh boy. I know they didn't get swept in a 3-game series against the Mets. I know they won the game last Friday, and that's great. That's great. But go out there and just give us some hope for the rest of this series that you can at least split with the National League's top team. Give us that inspiration in the final month and a half of the season to let us know that you can compete with these upper echelon teams as the season goes on and the playoffs get closer and closer. NL wildcard standings, Padres lost last night. Phillies are a full game up in the second wild card spot in the National League. Braves occupying the first spot. Then it's the Phillies. Then it's the Padres. That's what it looks like right now. I'm going to go ahead and say the Phillies sweep this series. Excuse me. Oh, that's way too optimistic. Phillies split this series with the Mets. And Noah Syndergaard getting a start tomorrow in the doubleheader. I'm sure he loves to see his old teammate and his old teammates and that old uniform that he used to wear. And yesterday he was talking about what it means to him to go out there and face the New York Mets, and he's all optimistic about taking them on. So I look forward to Saturday with the Phillies and the Mets series, playing 2 games on that day.